These 5 men, they get in the submarine to go see the Titanic.
Trust me?
I trust you.
But right just before they was about to go under, they had this girl looking out, looking at this beautiful view, seeing them go under the water. But little does she know the torture that these 5 men is about to go through.
Listen carefully. You are now 5,000 miles from land, and you're descending miles to the bottom of the ocean.
So we're coming into the sub.
So she watched them, she got her camera ready, everything is ready to go. Submarine, all the people, all the equipment, everything is ready, and they go under. Then things don't go right. I'm sure the first day of them being stuck, it wasn't too bad. I believe the maximum of people who could fit in here is 5, so it's not that much space of them being stuck in here.
We have our control screen here, our sonar screen here, and we can put any image we want in the back. If you want to go forward, you press forward. If you want to go back, you go back. Turn left, turn right.
They probably took a sandwich, some water down. So the first day, it wasn't that bad. This is just my assumption. I'm sure it wasn't that panicky, but then the second day happens. I'm sure the youngest started to panic. The reason why I say that is because I would have panicked if I was in there, because I'm like, I'm young and I got a whole life ahead of me and I'm about to go out like this. Like, I probably wouldn't have started panicking, but I would have been panicking in the inside. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because if somebody that I know who was rich that offered me to go down in the Titanic, I would have agreed and offered. I'm from the South, I'm so used to water. I wouldn't have never thought twice about going to see the Titanic. It's very cool. It's rare that people go visit down there. So you have rare pictures and rare photos and a rare adventure to go down and see something that's very iconic. I would have took the offer.
Take a look at this drawing that we found just today. A piece of paper that's been underwater for 85 years.
I've been in water so much that I was in a sunken boat before, surrounded by water. But we still went under this water to try to unsink the boat, which we ended up doing, and we brought the boat to the dock and unsunk the boat. So me being so young, loving water, not being scared of water, I would have happily took that offer. But now seeing this, I know I would not take the offer.
The submersible became tangled in the wreckage of the Titanic itself.
But I'm just saying that this young guy, I'm pretty sure that he's probably the one panicking the most because his life is ahead of him. But the more they in there, of course, oxygen is running out.
Rescue options will be extremely limited if the sub is without power.
So then day 3 happened. This one around the time I see on the internet, submarine experts, they come out and they say that these group of men has 1% chance of surviving. That's how little do they have of surviving. It's possible, but it's very, very, very little.
10,000 feet down, where the pressure is 350 times greater, the pressure of the ocean will almost instantly crush it and anyone inside. Even a small fault in the carbon fiber and titanium hull could have caused the accident.
Not only that, there are days in this water now, which I'm sure hunger will start to kick in, and it'll be bad once that hunger starts to kick in, unless you're someone who fasts often. Now, I love to fast, meaning that if I have to go without eating, it'll be way easier for me than the average person. I went 3 days without eating before from fasting, 2 days, and I did it multiple times. But if there are people who don't fast, these days it's going to be hell for them if they're not eating.
I am not eating any food for the next 30 days.
Well, of course they're not eating. They out of food. They was not supposed to be down here this long. We all know that, duh, Ras. I didn't hear much people say this or mention this, but the smell in there must be horrific. I seen what they had to use the bathroom in. I don't know what it's called.
We're coming into the sub. This is the only toilet available on a deep diving submersible. Best seat in the house. You can look out the viewport. We put a privacy screen in, turn up the music.
I didn't see much people talk about this, but the smell in there must be horrific, especially if all of them, which I'm pretty sure all of them, because they've been in there for days, did the number 2. But when your life on the line, you're not even thinking about things like that. I go deep into certain situations, and odors, being around it too long can affect your health, can affect the way how you feel. You may not notice it because your life on the line and you're thinking about so much. It's definitely affecting you in a way, trust me. And we didn't even get into how deep they are. 13,000 feet is very, very, very deep. The amount of trust that you have to put in a company to go this deep in the ocean is unbelievably crazy. And I say that even though I said if a rich man was to come up to me and I was to agree. Now, they did went this deep a couple of times in this ocean.
But they've had successful dives doing this, right?
They have. They've been operating
More
for
than
3
once,
summers,
yeah.
and they've been down about 25 times.
So it's not like they built that and they just waited for someone to pay and then go that deep. Of course, they had to test. They had to be approved of this, I'm sure. And to go down deep 25 times, and nothing to happen, and then soon as these rich people get in and something happens, it's such unlucky. And that's why I'm about to get in this theory. And I know some of you, gonna make some of you mad because it's a theory, but it's crazy and we gotta talk about it because y'all remember way back when, not way back when, just really recently, but it was months ago, they had all of these rich people dying and disappearing.
A lot of very young millionaires and billionaires are being found dead.
Billionaires have died in the last month.
4.
Really?
4 billionaires have died in 1 month.
They're getting assassinated?
What happened to the missing Titanic submarine? 5 people, including British billionaire Hamish Harding, were on board a submarine exploring Titanic's wreck.
Well, you have these multiple rich people in this submarine, and when they go under, they all of a sudden go missing. The moral of all of these theories about these rich people is they are purposely killing them off.
The last couple of weeks, 3 of them have been found dead in mysterious circumstances. Okay?
Stockton Rush, I'm the CEO and founder of OceanGate. Let's take a look at Titan.
Why? Because I guess if you get to a certain amount of money in this world, there's certain things that you can do that can be so powerful just because you have enough money. AKA just like Elon Musk and things that he's doing because how filthy rich he is.
It's just been announced that Elon Musk's Neuralink brain chip has been approved by the FDA.
Like, that is unbelievably insane that you can place a chip in your brain and you can almost be able to, I believe they say, communicate without saying a word to each other. Basically have Google in your head. But if you become too rich, you gotta go, basically, is the moral of that story. I do want to point out, people on the internet do take these theories above and beyond, so just keep that in mind. Do not go out and about and actually run with every theory that you hear online. The internet is gonna do what the internet do. These theories are out there and I just wanted to say them because it's crazy. Push these theories to the side though. Today is basically the last day. It's Thursday. Today is the day that they said they run out of oxygen. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen today. Mind you, they did release this robotic submarine looking
unmanned underwater vehicles have been deployed and a French submersible robot is also on the way. Dubbed the Victor 6000, it's capable of diving even deeper than the Titanic wreck, where the explorers may be stuck.
And to be honest, there's 3 places that you would not want to be stuck in this world. The ocean, of course. A dense forest high up. It could be anywhere high up, but high up. You have some of these cave divers and everything like that, but they purposely go in these caves and some of them get stuck and lost. But that's something that they risk. So I don't want to add that to the list because we not doing that. The other 3 can play out natural. For an example, you go out on a cruise, a big storm happened. Now this storm have you stuck out in the ocean.
Cruise ship rocked by hurricane force winds. They were told to stay in their cabins as 9-meter waves battered the ship.
Or you want to go on a camping trip in the woods and you go on this camping trip and you ended up getting lost and cannot find a way out for any reason.
A woman's body has been found in a wooded area in Sunnyside.
What about high up? Well, you wanted to go on a roller coaster and you go way up to the top and it end up being stuck.
So we're still on Millennium Force. Hello, what's up?
The roller coaster end up breaking while you at the top and there's nothing you can do. Or something like being inside of a tall skyscraper and there's a big fire in the building like 9/11 and you stuck at the top and you only have 2 options, burning fire or you have to jump out the window. What is wrong with me? But no, I just wanted to give like scenario, like, okay, if this is your first time visiting my channel, I'm sorry for that. Do not have PTSD because these situations is very rare, but I do love y'all and I love to give y'all awareness. Please watch my other videos. Watch them.
I just started off in your world. I just started off with your bitch.